All right. Looks like we are pretty much live here. Let me adjust my mic a little bit. What is good, everybody? OJ here. Welcome back to the stream. Today we got a great show for you guys. I am looking forward to talking more about video mic games, not just regular video games. You got to put the mic once again. You got to put the mic. You got to put the mic games in there. I don't have too much time to speak today, but you know what? I was feeling like, hey, I got about an hour plus, a little bit over an hour maybe, to stream. So, and I might come back. I'm probably going to come back tonight. I was editing a video and I'm like, you know what? Let me just stop editing. I had a stressful day today. A lot of wasted time today doing stuff, boring. So I felt like hanging out with you guys today because, like I said, it was a very stressful and boring morning. Like, oh my goodness. Oh, the amount of nonsense. But hey, it is what it is. You got to keep it moving. Hopefully everything can be situated and set in the next number of months. But you know what? I'm chilling, man. I'm actually feeling really good, though. Feeling really good. No stress gummies outside of this morning, so I don't have them in here. I ain't going to be taking no stress gummies. But I'm excited to talk to you guys about video games. Just kind of hang out for a bit before I got to do some other stuff. And then maybe I'll be back later tonight. I might just take the night to edit, though. Or just like hang out, eat some pizza, and hang out. So yeah, we got a number of good topics though to go over today. So I hope you guys are excited about that. And then of course, you know, we can hang out. I kind of want it to just be more of like a chill session. Just hang out, talk about stuff. You know, hang out, talk about whatever you've been up to, games that you're planning on playing, what you've been up to, what progress you've made in your games. Just kind of like I said, chilling, talking with the homies. You know, nothing really too crazy in terms of news wise. So let me go ahead and go over some shout outs right now. And let me make sure everything is working well with the bot and all of that. Yeah, so I think everything's good with the bot. Everything's good. Hey, what's up, B Martin? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Dior, what is good, Dior? Anthony Smith is here. The Great Watt is here. J Will presents. The day went okay. Like, it wasn't like perfect in terms of things. Because once again, now I gotta go back. I was hoping to get everything settled today, but there's some outstanding situations that are being brought up from, you know, people that are just stringing this thing out, man. So because people don't want to be reasonable. But no, it went well. Like I'm never gonna get stressed about it anymore. Like whatever happens at this point, you know. So I mean, I'm not really too worried about it. At the end of the day, man, like, you know, all I can do, like I said, you know, not to get like super religious, just like, you know, I'm saying bless up. You know, say my prayers, do what I gotta do. And I think that really, like, somebody's taking care of me, man. Like, they're looking down, they're taking care of me. That's all I gotta say, you know. So I know what I'm saying is true and what I'm saying is right. So I think eventually that will be, once we get through all like the politics and the BS, that will be situated and set. But I mean, like, you know, but I'm feeling good though. I'm honestly, after today, I'm feeling pretty good about the, you know, the scenario going forward. But, you know, I can't really talk too much about it. I did tell you guys though, in 6 years I will tell you everything. So if you guys are still around here, you know, hanging out in 6 years, I will tell you everything. But until then, we'll just subliminal clues. Actually, really nothing. But no, I'm feeling good, man. I don't think I'm ever gonna have to go through stress gummies again, because like I think I know the situation that's going on here, and I got some good people around me, so everything should be fine. You know, I'm not really worried because, you know, I'm telling the truth. So yeah. What's up, Sortable Shelf? Welcome to the stream. Shout outs to B Martin though. Shout outs to the Great Watt. Shout outs to the Canadian peeps up north. Let's go. Omega Chase. Hey, what's up, Omega Metal Chase? Welcome to the stream, brother. Shout outs to Justin with another $20. The Curry dono.
I finally got Street Fighter 6 for PC. It's actually pretty good.
Nice.
Also, the new Monkey Ball is fun. Can we get some road taken for some good luck and vibes?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout outs to my man, the one and the only, the Progenitor. Let's go. We out here. Oh my gosh, we out here. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate that, Justin. Road taken. Let's get with the road taken. Let's go. We got the roar, or should we do like the calm to roar? We'll do that. We'll do the calm to roar. So thank you so much for the $20, Justin. You are now the Hokage and Stream Ninja. Anybody that's $10 or more, you can beat up my man Justin on the board. And oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Did the 7th Hokage just do 10 gifted memberships? Wow, Justin hitting us with the $19.92, and then here comes Seventh Hokage blasting out like the Hokage himself, and blasting, hitting you guys with 10 gifted memberships. Oh my goodness, thank you guys so much for the early love. I appreciate that. No, for real though, guys, like Justin, all of you guys here, 1000 Year, man. No, I'm actually, like I said, it's not like a pity type of thing, dude. I'm actually really blessed and really happy to be in the situation that I'm in, because I think that like it's cool to me, at least it's cool to me to know that you're like on the right side. You know what I'm saying? Like, people can lie, people can say whatever they want to say, people can do whatever they want to do, you know, but at the end of the day, like, when you know that you're out there and like you're telling like the truth, and like you're being cool about it, and you're doing what you need to do, and when you have fun also doing what you do, like my job here, I get a sense of excitement. I get a sense of, I don't ever get a sense of dread, you know, not Metroid. I don't ever get a sense of dread. When we got people like Justin out here, the Elite Ninjas, man, it doesn't matter. I could have the worst day, you know, and I look through, bro, and I look at it and I'm thinking like, what's the worst that can happen? And the worst is still better than like 95 to 99% of people out there. So for me, I don't look at it as like, I was stressed for almost no reason. I don't look at it as a bad thing. I just look at it as like, this is dragging on, it's wasting my time. But at the end of the day, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool. I think that I've made so many good, positive choices in the last 5-6 years, that my conscience doesn't eat at me. Because I know there's other people that when they lie and when they do all these type of manipulation and all that, their conscience eats at them. And I can go to sleep every night. I'm not trying to have like some type of, cheesy, corny, dialogue with you guys, but like literally every time I go to sleep at night, I wake up happy, and I wake up like, yo, I get to talk to the coolest people. I get to come here, discuss video games. I get to play Road Taken. You guys are super supportive, and I get to edit videos and talk about games, and I can do this for the foreseeable future. Like, like I'm already old and you guys are still here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like you guys are gonna be like, oh, screw this guy, he's old or anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm already old. Like, I don't gotta rely upon having a Zoomer audience, 100% or anything like that, or making up a bunch of stupid jokes on stream. Like, I can just come here, be cool, be myself, and we can have fun every day. So that puts such a burden off of me, man. Whereas other people, they got to go back to their miserable life. You know what I'm saying? They got to go back to being to the lies. They got to go back to the nonsense, and I don't got to do that. I come back to a loving, beautiful wife. I come back to a loving baby boy. I come back to you guys, the homies. Come back to guys like Seventh Hokage dropping 10 gifted memberships, Justin dropping a 20. You know what I'm saying? So I come back to very supportive people that are honest about things. So I can't complain no matter what happens, no matter what the result is or I can't complain, even if it's not in my way. I'm like, hey, look, I'm still coming back to be blessed, so it's all good, man. J2, it's all good. Thank you though. I appreciate it. We're gonna talk about the whole flop thing, because I got a lot to say about that. But I do want to say shout outs to Justin. Thank you for the 10 or the 20. You are the Hokage student. Anybody does 1992 or more, you can pass up Justin on both boards. And Seventh Hokage, thank you so much, man. 10 gifted. JV, Dragon Gamer, Serendipity, Dr. Birdie 2, JLo, Trini as well, Tsunade, Dibbins, and oh my gosh, B Martin with the propane blaster.
You are the man, OJ.
Bobby.
Great family man and amazing person.
Thank you. No, right back at you, brother. I appreciate you guys, man. Like I said, I'm not trying to it's not even like I thought like I was stressed, but honestly, the real key, like this is gonna sound mad corny, and I know it is, but whatever. But like the real key to happiness, bro, is just doing what you do. If you truly enjoy what you do and doing what you do, and like I said, you're right and like you're honest, like honesty is the key, man. Honesty is the complete key. So at this point, man, I was honest. I think things went well, and things will go well for me just by being honest. And like I said, doing what I gotta do, man. Taking care of you guys, coming through, streaming, editing videos, having fun, getting feedback, and carrying a positive attitude, and having a little bit of fun, being a little snarky me every now and then, on Twitter, just so I can kind of get a few things out. But outside of that, man, thank you. You guys are awesome. B Martin with the propane blaster, in the house. Oh my gosh, B Martin, thank you so much. You are now the new Hokage and Stream Ninja. And J2 Blue with the 20. Let's go. Unobuenos.
Positive vibes all around.
Yes, sir.
Stress-free zone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm not going to be taking the stress gummies no more, man. Like, I realized that I didn't need them. Once I got there and once I started seeing what was said and all the nonsense, I was like, I don't even need the stress gummies no more. This stuff is so outrageous, bro. Like, this stuff is so outrageous. There's no point in me even, you know, taking stress gummies no more or anything. Like, like, I'm good. I'm gonna just roll with it, man. Like I said, and just enjoy what I do. I really love what I do. I love you guys so much. And you guys helped me yesterday. You guys helped me yesterday, calm me down. Y'all helped me the day before. Some of you guys, B Martin, you know, Justin, y'all been here for year plus, 2 years, 3 years watching, 4 years, 5 years. So, man, I appreciate the heck out of you guys. Thank you so much. J2 Blue coming in as well. We got JoJo Central. B Martin, you're not the Hokage and Stream Ninja. Anybody that's 4-2 or more, you can beat up my man B Martin, the Canadian killer up north. Let's go, baby. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I think we got to a 10 on the, actually, we got 10 gifted from 7th Hokage. So that puts us at 13. And then we've got a 42 from B Martin. That gives us another, we're going to get another extra point. So that puts us at 19. And then also a 3-pointer from J2, putting us at 22 near instantly. The combo breakers never die. Let's get my man 7th Hokage's name on here. And I'm going to continue doing shoutouts. I'm sorry, guys. We don't have as much time to stream today. But I'm going to try to get through everything. The Stellar Blade stuff is interesting because people are trying to call it a flop, but I don't think it's a flop. Like, it sold right around where I thought it would sell. So people that are calling it a flop is weird to me because it's a action game. It's like an action RPG, like from a first-time developer, brand new IP. I don't know what people expected, but I was expecting 1 million plus in the first, you know, number of months to year, and then 2 to 3 million lifetime to date. You know, that's what I was expecting. Shannon Wallace, Divins, Maverick, but thank you so much, man. J2, positive vibes all around, stress-free zone. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, Eastrat? God bless you. I know trying to stay in your child's life can be difficult when the other party isn't being, you know, like I said, I can't even, you know, say that, you know, but hey, Eastrat, I appreciate you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate you. I just don't want to, you know, get anything kind of slip up to know, but yeah, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. But no, like I said, bro, like, it's all good. Like, cause like, we're going to live, all of us, we're going to live, you know, knock on wood, of course, God willing, everything like that. We're all going to live really long lives. So this is just the beginning part. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's going to keep getting older and truths will be revealed and things will be shown. So it's all good. And I'm very happy, man. Cause like, you know, I was able to get a little boy, man. Like, I was able to get a little boy last year, which is just nuts, right? Like, I'm so thrilled with my boy and with my wife and with my family, you know, like with my brother, my sister, my nieces, my nephews, or my niece, my nephews. No, my nieces. My brother has a stepdaughter, and I just consider her my niece too. So my nieces, my nephews. So I'm very happy, regardless. Very happy. Stellar Blade was published by PlayStation themselves. It had a marketing backing in PlayStation. Sorry, but only 1 million months after release is definitely a flop for Sony published game. Okay, so you feel it's a flop. Okay, because of the big marketing campaign and all of that. Okay. I mean, what did you expect, Tomas? What did you expect the game to sell? Like, what was the expectation after a couple months? Because it's been out since, like, what? The game came out in April? So April, May, June. So it's been 2 months. So what were you expecting the game to sell in, like, the first 2 months or so? Because, yeah, it's been out. I mean, it's about a month. This tomorrow will be, like, a month. Or I think it came out, like, April 29th or April 30th or something. So it'll be about 2 months since it came out. So what were you expecting in 2 months? Hey, what's up, Immortal Rooster? Welcome. What's up, Dragon Gamer? 7th Hokage. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted. I want Stellar Blade, but 70 plus tax is a lot. Yeah, that's true. It is a lot for the game. I mean, if you wait, you'll probably be able to get it for cheaper for Black Friday. OJ, I thought you were taking a mental break day today. My mental break day was on Monday. Today, I thought that maybe I was going to take today off, but I realized that I don't need to take. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was stressing over nothing. There was no need to stress. Like I said, there's so many outrageous things being thrown out. It's almost comical. Like, I was like smiling. I was like laughing almost. I didn't laugh, like physically laugh, but I was like laughing in my brain. I'm like, Okay. So there's no need. There was no need. I'm actually really good. I thought today could go not so good, but like I said, even I started looking at it, weighing everything. And like I said, the positive and the negative is still nowhere near as bad as even some of what the situation that some of you guys are in. I'm acting like such a wimp. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, well, no, I'm stressed. Bro, I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm actually good. So a lot of you guys have it worse. So I thought about you. I literally, which I know I probably should have been, but I was thinking about you guys. I was thinking about, like I said, my stream, and I was thinking about like what I have positive in my life comparative to other people. Not even just like here, but like comparative to where I was at, like comparative to other people. And I'm thinking, man, like I'd hate to be in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would hate to be in that. So I actually just started smiling. I'm like, I'm good, man. You know, I'm good. So yeah, man, like I said, it could be a little stressful. And yeah, there might be times I might tense up a little bit. Maybe I'll take a stress coming here and there. But after today, I was just like, okay, like, you know, like I said, I came back, got my little boy. He was happy to see me. My wife, she was happy to see me. Got my house here, you know, got my own office, you know, got a nice little garage. My wife likes to sit out there, relax. You know what I'm saying? My boy, he's good, you know, sleeping. We got everything that we need. Like I said, I don't gotta have, you know, crazy money or anything like that. Just as long as I'm happy, I can take care of what I need to take care of. I'm happy, you know, and as long as I can work hard too. I like to work hard and do what I need to do here. So it's good, man. It's good. And like I said, I love you guys so much, man. I love you guys so much. You guys are like the goats to me. You guys have kept me. Heck, I mean, I credit a lot of you guys keeping me alive back when things weren't really, really good. Like back, and like also like when I compare like my life to like where it was like 12 years ago. Oh my God, what was happening? Even like where it was like in 2015, 2016, 2017. Those are like the worst years of my life, bro. So I can't even really complain, man. I'm good. I'm good. It's not a flop, but it probably have sold well with certain type of certain key points. Probably would have sold well with certain key points. What would that be, Twisted? Hey, what's up, DRK? What's up, Alexi? Shoutouts. What's up, Richard? It still sold more than Star Wars Bounty Hunters. It sold 1 million Stellar Blade. Well, isn't Star Wars Bounty Hunters? Isn't that like a what's it called? Isn't that like a free-to-play game? Superpower Man says happy things are going well for you, man. Blessings. Hey, shout out Superpower Man. Appreciate you. 1 million plus for a new IP in the time frame seems good to me. Well, we shouldn't say new IP because just because something's a new IP doesn't mean 1 million plus is good. So we got to factor that in. That's why I always say not new IP. I say like action game from like a first time developer. Because like let's say for example, if I don't know, if Monolith Soft made a new IP on the Nintendo Switch 2 that was big and had a huge marketing campaign, I would think it should sell more than 1 million, right? I would think it would sell more than 1 million, even if it was a new IP. But then again, if Nintendo, I don't know, if let's just say Nintendo had a new company that was making a game and it was a brand new IP and they put a lot of money behind it, you would want that to sell more than 1 million. Sometimes. I mean, listen, not all the times. It just depends on how much you spend on your budget and the game itself, right? But we can't just slather a new IP and say, oh, well, because it's a new IP, 1 million is good. It's like, no, not necessarily. It's like, let's go back to 2014. Okay, Destiny, the original Destiny, that was made by Bungie developers. Were they only expecting 1 million units? Hell no, and that's a brand new IP. They were expecting multiple millions, you know, in the first like month or so. So you can't always just use new IP means, oh, well, that's okay, right? You kind of have to look at like how big the game is at times and things like that. So yeah. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and damn this dude. So yeah. Let's see here. So how did everything's good, man. I can't complain. Everything's good. Let's see. It would be better if they did a PC release at the same time. Yeah, PC release would be great too. PC release would be really good. Let's see here. J, how many games has Stellar Blade devs made? I think that was their first big AAA release. They might have made some other smaller, littler games or something like that, but I think that was their first AAA release. I got to do a couple more combo breakers too. I think we hit 10, 15, and 20. One more. Let's go. One more. All right, there we go. Shout outs, 22 on the combo count already, hitting us boom, 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 back to back to back. Shout outs to Justin. B Martin and J2 Blue. Appreciate you guys. In 2 months, what do you think it would have been successful? I think 1 million plus is successful. I was just saying we can't say since new use like the new IP moniker. I think that 1 million plus is right around what I thought it could sell. I thought maybe Sony probably thought maybe it could sell maybe 2 million, you know, in the first couple months. But, you know, 1 million plus is right around where I thought it would be. I'm thinking maybe by the end of the year, you know, maybe it gets close to 2 million or right around there. And then, you know, maybe once it gets some sales and discounts, then it can get to maybe 3 million in time. B Martin with the $42 dono, also with the membership for 42 months. Hey, let's go. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Shout outs to B Martin. Thank you for the 42 months membership, man. I appreciate it. Let's go. No, you didn't miss anything. We're just simply talking about people saying that Stellar Blade's a flop at 1 million. It's not a flop. You know, I think part of the reason too is that there were some PlayStation fans that were, I mean, which we talked about this, but there were some crazy kind of over exuberant PlayStation fans that were hyping this up a bit too much. Justin with the $3.
Been a minute, but I sent another background with a little change. Hope all is well.
Yeah, let's do that. I think we do. Well, we need that. But no, everything's good, guys. Like I said, I'm sorry if I think I worried some of you guys this past week with the whole stress gummy stuff and all that. And I'm sorry. Like I didn't mean to worry you guys. A lot of you guys already have a lot of stuff on your plate, and the last thing that you want to hear is some type of mild trauma dumping. You know, like you guys can come and talk to me about situations that you guys have, and that's fine. I have no problem with that, and I'll try to give you good advice. But there shouldn't be times where I come with that to you. You guys already deal with a lot, so I'm sorry about that. Like, it was just hard for me to avoid. Like, I was trying to be positive. It was hard for me to avoid. But after today, I'm not going to do that anymore. There might be times, like I said, I'm a little tense heading into, you know, situations, but I'm not going to do, I don't think I trauma dumped on you guys, but, you know, I did say that I was stressed, and once I took my stress gummies, I was fine. It's not like I just complained the whole night. But yeah, so I'm sorry about that. So it is what it is. Shout outs to Justin. Appreciate you, man. We're not talking bad about Stellar Blade, and Stellar Blade has nothing to do with Donkey Kong. Like, nobody's talking bad about the game. The problem is that you're reading the title and you're not listening to me. So nobody's talking bad about the game, man. Nobody is talking bad about the game. so I don't know. It probably has, and I don't have any stock at Nintendo either. I should buy some because they're about to do their next what's it called, their next system. So I'm just probably gonna get, so I should actually buy some stock, but I actually don't have any stock in Nintendo at all. But I should buy some. I should definitely buy some. All right, let's go. Justin and Caitlin. Let me see here. But nobody's talking bad about Stellar Blade. And by the way, I purchased Stellar Blade, so I bought the game. So I don't know what you're talking about. I bought the game and I'm like right near the end of the game. I've played for like 30 plus hours. So all right, shout outs. Looks like we got an extra thing added in. What was added in was like the poster of all the last Nintendo Direct. Thank you, Justin, for the $3, bro. I appreciate that. Shout outs. 24 on the combo board. Let's get it. I bought Stellar Blade for $70 brand new. So I bought the game brand new for $70. Let's see. Do you think Stellar Blade will come to PC? They're still evaluating it coming to PC. Yeah. So that's just something we deal with sometimes. But other than that, it's all good. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I thought you weren't streaming today. Yeah, I decided that I'm okay. I'm fine. People are whack. I think about OJ. Yeah, we care about you. I care about you guys too. Thank you, Cloud9. Stonks. Yeah, we need some stonks, dude. We need some Nintendo stonks. Training Room from Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Yeah, I can play that for you. Thank you for the support, man. Appreciate that. Training Room. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Love Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Good stuff. Yo, what's up, Zoltor? Why is the poster so desaturated? I'm not sure, but Justin just put it up there. Something happened maybe when he was putting it through his editor. I'm not sure what happened, but it is what it is. We got to deal with it like that. I love the game. I bought 2 copies because I wanted physical, which has sold more. Stellar Blade. Yeah. As usual, when you talk about another game, happily they lump you in Defense Force for a Nintendo game. As usual, like it's on cue. You know what I'm saying? Like it's on cue, which is weird. But a lot of people, like I said, aren't very smart. They just come here to talk, you know. But it's okay. I bought Stellar Blade. I think it's worth the money. I think more people should buy it. You know, so I bought it. So we're simply talking about what people on the internet are saying. We're not, you know, we're not saying it's bad or it's good. You could have your own opinion, just like the whole Donkey Kong situation. The only reason why I flipped out a little bit on the Donkey Kong situation because I had what's it called here, you know, that dude Projo here trying to tell me that, oh, you said this about PS Portal, you were trying to put me in some type of gotcha when I bought PS Portal. Like I bought the, like, you guys are allowed to have your opinion. Like, if you feel something's overpriced or not, that's fine. Just don't try to enroll me on your stupid crusade. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, don't try to enroll me on your pitchfork crusade to try to get Nintendo to take $10 off the price of Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. Like a MSRP, where you're gonna be able to get it for $10 off or more. It's gonna be discounted like they always are. But just don't enroll me on your crusade to do something that's gonna happen anyway. You know, like to yell. They're not gonna listen. People vote with their wallet. So if you want to buy it, buy it. If you don't want to buy it, don't buy it. If enough people feel like you, then the sales will go down. Then they'll consider something else. But I'm not gonna help. They're not gonna change anything. They're not. Nothing that we say is going to do anything. They're going to leave the price there, and then if it flops and nobody buys it, then next time they'll be like, okay, yeah, nobody bought it this time. But people yelling and screaming about it online and then secretly buying it, which a lot of people do, they'll yell and scream about stuff and then they'll buy the game. That doesn't help. So don't buy it, you know? Let's see here. So yeah. Justin with the $3.
Don't know why it looks like that. Lol. Also, I hate pocket watching. It makes me want to buy 2 copies of Donkey Kong.
Yeah, like this pocket, the insane pocket watching is just like, you guys can get what you want. I'll get what I want. But I don't know why people are flipping out. If you want a discount on the game, you'll probably get a discount on the game, just like Luigi's Mansion and many other titles will be discounted right away, especially ports from older systems. They get discounted usually right away. So yeah, you'll get your discount if you want it, you know. So yeah. What's up, LG? I'm doing good, man. How are you, Mr. Davis? B Martin says it's all good. Always, you always here for you, brother. Hey, shout out to B Martin. B Martin, do you want? I'll play the Jubilite Village theme for you if you want. And Justin, if you want any music, let me know. You don't have to donate again. Just let me know, and I'll play some music for you. Since you dropped some donos, dropped 3 donos already. Thank you for the 3 donos today, man. Played Donkey Kong Country on the N64. Hey, congrats to you. I mean, I hate that game, but I'm glad that you played it. I'm doing good, Mr. Davis. How are you? Clabby says, put my DKC pre-order yesterday. Haters can hate. I want to see more old gems ported to modern consoles. There you go. You can do what you want to do, man. Like, do what you. I mean, I know Clabby, you were ready, man. Clabby actually gave them $100. He was like, Clabby was like, yo, it costs $60. Clabby was like, that's okay. I'm gonna give you guys $100. They're like, you can't. Like, Clabby's like, I'm gonna figure out a way to get it done. So yeah. Oh my gosh, this guy's a weirdo. He's on my Twitch page now. Just eat a ban. Shout out to Sortable Shelf. Simeon says, hello, OG. I bought Luigi's Mansion 2 HD only to play online since the 3DS days. Oh, okay, cool. Like the online play in that game? Cool. Let's see here. The whole DK situation is just plain stupid. 60 is fair, reasonable price in my opinion. Includes stages from the 3DS game. $40 game plus $50 minus 40 equals 10. Plus 10 is 50. That's some interesting math. But yeah, I don't know how much level. Like, what did you get? Because I didn't play the 3DS game. So how many levels do you get? Like, how much content is that? Does anybody know? Hey, what's up, Rena? How you doing today, young lady? I'm sorry for the people that are showing up a little bit later because I have to go in like the next 30 minutes or so, 35 minutes. Yeah, I got Jubilite for you. If you want something else, B Mormon, let me know. I got you a couple tracks. Let's see here. How you doing? Nintendo's 30 million plan to sell Mario and Zelda games. Hope so. Yeah, basically Miyamoto said with that for those. Let me get into that too. We got to get into the topics quicker since I'm not going to be here as long. But Miyamoto says that Nintendo, like, they aim to have at least one 30 million plus seller every 3 to 5 years. So as long as they can have that, they're in good shape. So he said that in a new interview. He said that. But yeah, they've been doing that pretty much with the Switch. The Switch has 4 games that have passed 30 million units. So he said one every 3 to 5 years. They've had 4 in 7 years. So definitely well past that schedule. Super Smash Brothers, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, 61 million, almost 62 million. Animal Crossing New Horizon, 45 million, going on 46 million. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, 34 million. And The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, that's at 31 million. So they've had 4 in 7 going on 8 years. So, you know, every 2 years or so, it looks like they have that 30 million seller, a little bit less than 2 years. So, I mean, going forward in the future, they can definitely do that again. But the difference with what they have to do going forward in the future, obviously, you have to have great marketing campaigns. But I think that their biggest games, Mario Kart, Animal Crossing, Legend of Zelda, Super Smash Bros. I think those are pretty much a lock going forward to be able to hit the potential for 30 million. If they have any other franchises that potentially can do 30 million, I would say like 3D Mario. Obviously, a new 3D Mario game could do 30 million. It has the potential to do 30 million. Now, we've seen 2D Mario games do 30 million, so I think at the end of the day, I think that there might be a couple more, right? Super Mario Bros. Wonder, I think that's going to do 30 million when it's all said and done, but it takes a while for 2D Mario to get there. I think 3D Mario can get to 30 million next generation. If it's truly mind-blowing, right? I think 3D Mario could get there. I think Mario Wonder is going to get there too. But outside of that, Pokemon can get there too. Like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I think that will eventually get there because I think they're going to do a Switch 2 patch. And when they do that Switch 2 patch, it's going to sell like another 7 or 8 million. People are going to buy it on there. There's going to be another Switch Pokemon game, but I think that they're going to release a patch. I think. We'll see. I don't know. Don't guarantee it, but we'll see. Rumors have it that's coming. So I think they can sell like another 5-6 million with that patch on Switch 2 before the next Pokemon game is ready. The next major Pokemon game, like next generation. So yeah. We'll see. They have some absolute bangers coming out this year too, so definitely hit those numbers. Yeah. 60 million is half the install base on the Switch. Let that sink in. Yeah. Well, I mean, the 140 million plus, so 60 million. A little bit less, but yeah.
I fixed the background.
Okay. Shoutouts, Justin. Thank you so much. 26 on the board. Justin dropping multiple donos today. Thank you so much, Justin. I appreciate your support like always. Appreciate you guys supporting. If you do drop a dono, make sure that you request a music selection as well, and I will get that music selection for you. A video game track, and I will get that for you guys. All right. All right, and I think Justin has fixed it. So let's take a look at the fixed picture, shall we? All right, there we go. Oh, yeah. You also added something right there, didn't you? You also added something. That's so hilarious. Yeah. Thanks, Justin. I appreciate that. Yeah, we gotta put it up. We gotta put that up here now so you can. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Yeah, some Diet Orange Sunkiss. Shout outs to Justin. I'm gonna need those Sunkiss. Make sure you keep working there, brother. We need those Sometimes they don't have the 2 liters ever. You got to get those 2 liters in more stores, brother. Diet Sunkiss. Yeah, that's my favorite drink. My favorite drink is Diet Orange Sunkiss. Shout outs. You're going to love Xenoblade Chronicles 3 DLC. Oh, he's going into the DLC. Nice. Let's go. I do know Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was a pain in the butt to get to the US. A pain in the butt. I think you're talking about Xenoblade Chronicles 1 was a pain in the butt. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, that was never a problem. Did I pick up Luigi's Mansion 2 HD? Nintendo gave me a review code, so I'll be playing it this weekend, and maybe I'll have something for you guys on Monday. The Great Wow with the $1 dono. Thank you so much, The Great Wow with the $1 dono. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, The Great Wow. And he says, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Offseer music. All right, I got you. Thank you so much, The Great Wow. Appreciate the $1 dono, brother. Xenoblade Xenoblade 3 Offseer. All right, it's a great track. Sprite Zero is my go-to. Yeah, Sprite Zero is pretty good too. I grab a Sprite Zero every now and then. I'm trying to cut back though. I haven't been buying any soda like lately. Although when I go out with my daughter today, I'm gonna go get some Diet Orange Sunkiss. I am gonna get some today, but yeah, I didn't buy any like the last few times. But yeah, Diet Orange, probably like once a week I'll go get myself a nice Diet Orange Sunkiss. Looks like Dr. Disrespect is cooked. YouTube, they took his monetization and membership privileges. Yeah, I heard about that. He might be cooked, but I think that Rumble or one of these other places will give him a deal. One of those other places will give him a deal. He'll get a deal somewhere else. But yeah, right now he's cooked. But hopefully he saved his money. I mean, he's made enough money to last a lifetime. I'm not sure how his lifestyle is, like what he likes to drive and what he buys, but he's made enough money to last a lifetime. He's made enough money that, you know, what most of us will take us a lifetime to make. He's made it in the last, 6 years, because he's been a big shot now he's been a big shot for a while now. Dr. Disrespect has been big money for how long now? Like almost a decade now, Dr. Disrespect. If I'm not correct, I started hearing about him back in 2016, 2017. So he's been on top of the streaming game for a long time, right? In streaming years, 6-7 years, that's a long time. Most streaming careers last not even a year. So if you can make it in this industry for that long, he's probably made a ton of money. Like I said, I'm not pocket watching, not counting what he's got, but he's made enough definitely to last for a lifetime. Let's just hope he was smart with it. So yeah. See, hopefully the next Switch we'll have more indie games, especially the category like Tormented Souls with better controls, because I was literally fighting the controls. Tormented Souls, okay? Looks so I'm doing good. Monica, welcome to the stream. I'm doing good. Doing very good. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate you guys today. He has a bunch of expensive cars and La Casa. Yeah, I mean, you can have a bunch of expensive cars, but if you're making a ton and you're like, let's say, obviously he's had multi-million-dollar deals, right? So, I mean, if you buy let's say you buy a Lambo, it's like $250, right? But if you're making, 15 million per the year, or if you're making 10 million and you buy a $250,000 Lambo, maybe you buy like a couple other, but you've been making, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, you've been making millions for the last decade. A couple cars ain't really going to be too big of a deal, as long as, like I said, you put away the other stuff. But we don't know how he's spending his money. I'm not trying to look into his pockets, but I do know that he's been a big shot for a long time, and he's made a lot of money for a long time. He's been in various video games. He's had lots of sponsorship deals. He has all sorts of ad deals. He has big ad deals. And let me tell you guys something, man. These ad deals with popular content creators, it's not like it's, a couple thousand. It's like tens of thousands. It's like, okay, you want to do an ad with Dr. Disrespect? Yeah, I'm going to need like, 50K. Some of them are like 50, 60, 70, 100K. Some of them are even bigger than that, Some of them have $100,000 deals, $200 million deals. Some of them have crazy deals. They ain't like my sponsorships that I get. They ain't like my sponsorships, bro. They ain't like mine, bro. So yeah. So yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's getting divorced, but you never know. Don't give me the follow back. I can't DM you until you follow me back. So please follow me back. I can DM you. I'm the graphic designer. Oh, okay. Yeah. In my most recent post, Monica, just tag me in my most recent post, and then I'll follow you. Okay. So I can, or I'll send you a message. Yeah. Maybe he can get a Subway sponsorship, bro. Stop it. Come on, man. That's messed up. Kick will take him, then kick him. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, even if he had a divorce settlement and like she takes half, I mean, if he invested his money correctly, he still should be good, even if she took half. Like, she still should be good. But I mean, I don't know what he's gonna do next. I mean, he can go to a different platform. I mean, there's, like I said, there's still Kick, there's still Rumble, and his audience is crazy. Like, he can still have a sizable audience on Rumble or Kick. Like, there are people that have sizable audiences on Rumble and Kick, so I think he can still have a sizable audience on one of those platforms, you know. So yeah, I don't think it's the end of Dr. It's not like, I mean, he's cooked, like in all normal terms, he's cooked. Like, he's done getting big sponsorship deals and being in video games. But in terms of like a career, like you can salvage what you have left. Like, listen, like I said this yesterday, I'll say this again. Like, there's guys that have done a little bit, right, that have went further than that, right? That have, you know, that have went a bit further. What he did was despicable. It's disgusting. Obviously, it's not good. But there are guys that not only did the messages, but also actually took the next step, and they stream right now, right? So there are streamers across the board that have done that, and they are still streaming. They still got a career. So I don't think it's gonna necessarily be that if he wants to still stream, he can find a place to stream. You know. Did you see the quarter pounder YouTuber who shall not be named made a tweet in support of him? Yeah, I've been roasting him the whole time that he did that. I roasted him on that tweet. I roasted him in his subsequent tweets that he put up. So yeah, we roasted him. He got ratioed a million times, so that was fun to see. My game of the year so far is Rise of the Ronin. Oh, that's a good pick, man. I still gotta play Rise of the Ronin. What's up, Bluntsy? What's up, Anthony Cooper says, all we can say is next. I don't feel sorry for the man. Yeah, I don't feel sorry for him either. Like I said, and like he's had a, no matter what happens, he's had a crazy streaming career. Like, if that's the end of it, that's like I'm not saying that he belongs in all, like, if there was a Hall of Fame of streamers, but I'm just talking about by the numbers, right? If you look at the numbers, you look at the popularity, that'd be one of the top 5 streamers of all time. That'd be, I mean, streaming is a very relatively new thing, but if you had to put like popularity wise, he would be like top 5. He would be, you know, right up there with Kai and Speed and you know, and Ninja, when Ninja was at the height of his popularity. He'd be right up there with those guys in terms of popularity and like money made, obviously. So can't really you can't, if it all ends here, you can't really say that it was a bad streaming career, you know? Can't really say it's a bad streaming career. So yeah. Let's see here. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's see here. But yeah, I saw that Zoob. And yeah, like I said, we were roasting him. So it was pretty funny, bro. Yeah, tag me on my most recent post on Twitter, and I'll see you. Just say, hey, it's Monica from Twitch, graphic designer. Just do that. Hey, what's up, Paul Gale? Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Hopefully you're doing okay. Hopefully you're feeling good. Hey, what's up, Kevin the Speedster? Welcome to the stream. Tommy Raiku says, I've been seeing a lot of roasting and joking tweets on Twitter from me when it goes on to check any gaming news. Yeah, I have a little bit of fun. Twitter's a good release for me just to have a little bit of fun, you know, joke around a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I had some guy calling me fat today, so that was funny. I was like, fat? What? I was like, he's like, for your height, you're overweight. I'm like, yeah, that's definitely not me, brother. I can snap you in half. No, I'm good. So yeah, Twitter's fun. You fatty boy, yeah. I mean, look at how fat I am, guys. look at how fat I am. Look at the fat. Oh man. The shout outs. OJ might be slipping a little, but I've never seen him pre-order pages. OJ, I might be slipping a little, but I haven't seen some pre-order pages go live for the new Zelda game. A couple others, maybe I'm losing it. Yeah, I haven't seen the pre-order stuff either. Yeah, people love to talk. But yeah, he was saying I was fat. Yeah, so I like the addition of the Diet Sunkiss. The Diet Sunkiss is awesome. We need the Diet Sunkiss just straight up on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Just have the Diet Sunkiss there. You know, the O in OJ stands for is it Ozempic? I need to take that, bro. That'll get me my super chiseled 6-pack back. Right now I got like the light six-pack. I need the full real deal six-pack back. So I got to take that, bro. So yeah, you would toss me out of the ring. The Sunkiss looks like paper towels. Oh yeah, yeah, kind of a little bit, yeah. Oh man. Let's see. I'm good with my dad fit bod. Hey, look, if Patrick Mahomes can win 3 Super Bowls and get to 4, right, with the dad bod, nobody here should be upset if you've got a dad bod. That doesn't matter. What matters is up here. But if you've got a dad bod, it don't matter because Patrick Mahomes has won 3 Super Bowls and like what, 3 MVPs with the dad bod. And it's awesome. And on top of that, like even when I'm like a bit fluffier than usual, I can like that doesn't mean you're unhealthy or at like, you know, or that doesn't mean you're like out of shape. Like I've seen guys that are like fluffy, definitely look like they got dad bods, but they can run further, faster and stronger than a lot of guys that are all cut up, you know? So yeah. So people say I look like Patrick Mahomes. You look like Patrick Mahomes, the Great Wall. Now I gotta see a picture of you. DM me one if you want to. DM me one on Twitter. I won't share it with anybody. Of course, I'll keep it just between me and you. But now I kind of want to see what you look like. Oh man. Let's see here. Ladies digging the dad bod is a myth. Ladies digging the dad bod is a myth. I mean, yeah, I think that most ladies probably wouldn't want a dad bod, but for real, I think there's legitimately some ladies that do love the dad bod, like, or they don't care. Like, it's either they're like, I'd rather it not be that way, but you're gonna take what you can take. You're gonna get what you can get, right? So I think I've definitely seen ladies that are like, hey, look, yeah, dad bod, or he's big, but he takes care of me. He's nice. He's a good dad. He's a good father. Like, there's other qualities, right? You know, it's like nobody can be perfect. Nobody has everything. You know, some people do, but most people don't have everything, right? So yeah. Dad strength. Yeah, dad strength is a thing. It's a thing. You get your dad strength from picking up your kids all the time. Like, you start picking up your kids and throwing them into the air, picking up things on the ground, stepping on Legos. Like, that's how you get your pain resistance, your threshold. You know, that's how I got my you know, my normal strength just comes from lifting weights, right? But my dad's strength definitely comes from my daughter, man. Picking her up, my boy picking him up, putting him down, picking him up, picking up stuff all over the place. You know, so you'll get that from lifting because they get heavier and heavier as they get older, but they still want to be picked up. Also, my nephews, they like to be thrown into the air. So my nephews, they're getting big. So picking them up and throwing them into the air and catching them. I might do 100 reps of me throwing them into the air and catching them anytime I see them. So that's the dad. That's how you get that dad strength right there, man. Let's see. Did I read right? OJ? No, I am definitely not 6'8". No, I'm about 5'9". I am not 6'8". Absolutely not. I wouldn't even want to be that tall unless I could like play in the NBA. Like, hey, you either play in the NBA. Like, if you were that tall, you get to play in the NBA. But like, if I'm not in the NBA, I don't want to be that tall because like I just hit my head on everything, or I just be like, that's too tall. You don't fit into cars very well. Ubers, you know, hotel beds, lots of stuff doesn't fit you. So I'm good on being. I don't need to be that tall unless like I said, unless that would guarantee I get into the NBA, which 6'8" does not guarantee that you get into the NBA. You still got to be good, you know. Knee problems, yeah, knee and back problems. So yeah, I'm good on all that. I don't need to be that tall. Oh yeah, when I toss the kid, man, I toss them. I toss them up, but not when they're younger. Like my boy, I don't really toss. I just go like a little, but like yeah, my nephew Owen and my other Unzu, I throw them into the air.
Have a dad bod, but the mind of an elite ninja and the kindness and respect towards others.
You don't have a dad bod,
and you're a recipe for success. In other words, some Guile music, please. Yeah,
shout outs, man. I like I said, I don't have a dad bod. Paul Gale, you don't have a dad bod. But I mean, like, you know, nothing wrong if you got one. Nothing wrong with it, you know. Guile music. Hey, what's up, Abaddon? How you doing today, brother? Shout outs to my man Paul Gale. Hopefully you're doing good today, brother. Thank you for the big $3. Thank you so much for the 3, Paul Gale. I appreciate you, man. What's up, CBH for God? I wouldn't want to be that tall because no matter what people, well, hold up. I don't know about all that, but I mean, sure, I guess. I'm not. I don't know. I don't know about all that. I ain't going there. Plus, OJ driving that nice Lamborghini. I am not driving a Lamborghini. Even if I had the money, I wouldn't buy one. Paul Gale has the Chad bod. Chad bod for Paul Gale. Let's go. What's up, Joseph S? Welcome. Shout outs, guys. The world isn't really built for people that are too tall or too short. Yeah, the world's not built. The world's built for people that are exactly my height. At least here in America. 5'9" is the average height for men here. 5'9", 5'10". So everything's pretty much built for me. I can read. Well, most of the stuff is built for guys like me. Most of the clothing, there's always my size in shoes and clothing and stuff. I don't got to worry about big and tall. There are some top shelves that are really like high up at Walmart. But the thing about me is that while I'm not like super tall, I have a really like long wingspan and I have big hands. So my wingspan is long. I have the wingspan of somebody that's like 6 foot something. So I can grab the tallest items for the most part if it's too tall at Walmart. So I can grab the top shelf. You know, that's the cool thing is that it's not, the top shelf ain't quite built for people my height, but somehow I was blessed with long arms. So I can grab, and I have big hands. So I can grab the top shelf items at Walmart. So I don't even need anybody's help to get the top shelf stuff. I can get it myself because like the syrup that I like at the Walmart that I go to, the small neighborhood market Walmart, that one, the sugar-free syrup that I like is on the top shelf for some reason. All the packed with sugar, extra syrups, they're all right there where you can grab them. And the one that I like is on the top shelf. So I always got to kind of get on the tippy toe and grab it, but it's not a problem, you know, not a problem. So yeah, man. Let's see. In general, one's wingspan should equal their height. Long arms is a great attribute. It doesn't always work that way. Like if you ever watch like NBA players, they'll say like, "Oh, this person he's this short, but his wingspan is as of somebody who's this tall," right? So usually you'll have a lot of varying wingspans with people. There are people that have short arms, you know, that do not have their arms are like what's his face from the Desmond Bain from the Grizzlies. If you guys go look at it, just type in Desmond Bain. And he's 6'5", but he has T-Rex arms. He's a good player. He's a great player, actually. He's a like almost all-star level type of player, and he's getting paid tons of money. But he has T-Rex arms. He's 6'5", and you can clearly tell that his arms are not long. You know, for somebody that tall. That one's noticeable, though. Not everybody's just noticeable with wingspan, but there are certain guys that just have, or like Rajon Rondo, right? Rajon Rondo is about what was he? He was like 6'1" maybe, but his wingspan was, you can tell he had a wingspan of somebody that was like 6'4", 6'5". So he can pull his, you know, he can do crazy ball fakes and move the ball around because his arms are so damn long, you know? And like get layups in traffic and stuff like that because he has super long arms, you know? So he can play a little bit above the rim. He can play a little bit better or bigger than what he actually is because of those long arms, which is why I've had like whenever I played basketball, I had a little bit more success, even though most people were taller than me when I was playing in high school. I can jump and I can get to the rack and my arms are long. So I can go up there against guys that are 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", you know what I'm saying? And initiate contact and finish at the rim, you know, because I have long arms. The shorter your arms, obviously, the higher you got to jump to lay the ball off or to get like a finger roll or to get, you know, like to get the ball in on a drive. So it's always good to have long arms in basketball. But outside of that, outside of that and grabbing the top shelf at places, it don't really matter too much, you know? But always had hops able to get the basket shot up when I'm in the paint. Yeah. Rondo 6'1", wingspan 6'9". Yeah, super long wingspan, you know? Hey, what's up, Minato Mario? Welcome. Have you guys seen there's like this guy, I think he's going to be in high school upcoming. He's like 7'9", and he doesn't even jump to dunk. It's like this really tall white kid. I forgot where it's at or where, but there's like this. He's like 7'9", and he doesn't. It's a cheat code. He doesn't even jump. He like goes on his tippy toes and he dunks the ball. It's crazy. Built like an orangutan. Yeah, Jaken's really tall. Jaken's like 6'4" plus, right? Yeah, you gotta look him up. He's super tall. He's like 7 foot. He's definitely like taller. He's like 7'5" plus. I think they said he's 7'9". He's the tallest teenager ever in like the history of teenagers. The dude's super tall, man, and he's just like barely jumping and dunking. Kind of a little uncoordinated, but he's not bad. He's not bad. Must be tough to find a lady, though, when you're that tall. What, that tall? I think girls. I mean, I don't recall any 7-footer that I knew or people that were super tall ever having trouble. Outside of my friend my friend that I had, Big Ben. Sometimes he had a little bit of trouble, but that was just because people were kind of scared of him because of how big he was. Because he wasn't just tall and thin; he was tall and like football player big. He was a tackle. But everybody that I knew that was super tall never really had any problems, unless they were goofy or weird. Unless they're goofy or weird. But I mean, I've known a ton of short guys that really didn't have any problems either. It's just, to be honest, it's really just based off of luck and what you say. Just like luck and your personality. Those are like the two things that are going to be. And like when you get older, like when you're like 30 years old or plus, it ain't even about personality or anything like that. If you truly want bliss and normal, it's about, hey, just making sure that you got a good these are the things that you need, bro. You need a good solid job that pays the bills, you need an apartment or your own place, and you need a car. Better if the car is paid off. You know what I'm saying? Those are the 3 things that you need when you're 30 years old or above. Those are the 3 things. Below that, it's a little bit different. You know, people are still immature, blah blah blah. But when you're 30 plus, said have a solid, good, normal job, have maybe your own apartment, your own place, and have a car. Those are the 3 things that you need. And be chill as a guy. Be cool. You don't need millions. You don't need to be 6'8". You don't need to be all this. You don't need to. Those are the 3 things when you're 30 years old plus. Did you see that video of this 7'3" Chinese girl? I did see that girl. There's a 7'3" Chinese girl that's going to be the next big thing in the WNBA because she's not going to be able to be stopped because there's no 7-footers in the WNBA. Brittany Griner, I think she's the tallest and she's 6'8", you know? So yeah, she's going to be a cheat code. Whoever gets her, that's going to be a cheat code because nobody's going to be able to reach up high enough to and she's big too. She's not thin. She's actually she's got a little bit of girth to her. So nobody's going to be able to reach high enough to block her shot. She's going to be a problem. Although she might decide to just stay. She can make way more money playing internationally than playing in the WNBA. So she might decide to not even go to the WNBA. She might decide to not even go because she can make way more money just playing in China or playing in like Russia or some other parts of Europe because they pay the women players way more than they pay them. So I don't know if she'll even go to the WNBA unless they quarter over with like sponsorships and deals. They could do that. They could subsidize it, try to get her big deals like Caitlyn has like a $30 million deal, right? Shoe deal. So that'd be like the only thing that maybe she could do if she comes to America. Then you can market it more. But yeah, it'd have to be subsidized because she can make, in terms of base salary, she can make way more money playing in overseas. Yeah, she's tall, dude. She's like legit 7'3". She just puts her hands up and her hands are right there at the basket. She don't even jump. I don't think she wants to go back to Russia. I wasn't talking about Brittany Griner. Obviously, Brittany Griner is not going to go back to Russia. But I'm talking about that Chinese girl, that's 7'3". She might want to go. You know. You see Bronny wind up on the Lakers. Yeah, we talked about that yesterday. I wasn't that surprised. I kind of knew that he was going to get drafted there. I knew that, so it wasn't a surprise to me. Yeah, I don't think she's gonna be as dominant as Shaq, but it's gonna be tough to stop her. Who's gonna stop her? Who's gonna stop her? Nobody's gonna stop her. Aja Wilson, yeah, Aja Wilson, she's awesome. She's doing great. I'm so happy for the WNBA, man. It's so cool to see people actually talking about the WNBA. It's so awesome to see people actually interested in talking and going to the games. This is how it's supposed to be. WNBA, I mean, like, I think, you know, I think they can do some things to make the game even more exciting, but I think right now it's the most exciting that it's been since, like, the early 90s. So, it's the most exciting it's been since the early 90s. So, or since, sorry, not the early, like the early 2000s, like late 90s, early 2000s. So yeah, pretty cool. Women's football, soccer over here has been getting some more attention in recent times. Well, I mean, soccer has always gotten, like, MLS, not that much attention, but like whenever it's time for the Olympics, it's like the women have won the World Cup before. So like Mia Hamm and all of them, like they really super popularized the women's soccer here in the US. So that was awesome too. Mia Hamm, one of the highest paid female athletes of all time. Soccer's always been popular worldwide, but here in the US, it's definitely not as popular as like baseball and basketball and American football. But of course, worldwide, it's the most popular game. But here in the US, it hasn't been as popular as some of the other sports. Plus, we have less like soccer players, or at least our US team, they have less of a pool of talent compared to the rest of the world because a lot of players that probably could be goated in soccer decide to play something else. Imagine freaking Russell Westbrook being trained in soccer. Or imagine Anthony Edwards. Or imagine, imagine like, some of these other guys that are, athletes in football and basketball. Imagine them running on a soccer field and dribbling and stuff. Like, imagine if they were trained with their frames and their power to play soccer instead. We would have a crazy good soccer team here in the US. We'd actually, a men's soccer team, we'd actually be able to compete more. Women's, it's a little bit different, right? Because women's sports, right? WNBA, the sports that we have here for women, it's not like as lucrative and there isn't as much. Here we have men's football, right? That takes away a lot of people that could be good at soccer. A lot of the great football players started playing soccer first. I know that's what I'm not a great football player, but when I became an okay player, I played soccer first. You just running, balancing, things like that. It translates very well to American football. So a lot of the guys that I knew that played soccer, they just said, screw soccer. I want to go on a D1 scholarship for football, for American football, right? So imagine if a lot of those guys, like women don't have to deal with that because there's softball, but there really is no real big professional softball league here in the US that's big money for women. Right? There's American football for women, but that's not big time either. There's WNBA, but they don't really get paid like that. So a lot of the best athletes, they're not even really looking to really play basketball like that. Plus, it's a super skilled game, right? You can do tennis, but there's very few people that can really play tennis like that. You can do golf, very few people that can play golf like that for women, right? So I think that soccer players in particular, you can make a lot of money in women's soccer. Women's soccer, there's actually a good amount of money in it. So I think that women actually get a better talent pool than to pick from for like the national teams, right? Compared to the men's soccer team. The men's soccer team, they got to deal with football players, basketball players, baseball players, and all these other sports that are taking away the talent pool, who would win, guys? OJ versus Aja Wilson, game of 21. Listen, the cocky person in me says that I would win that game, but I mean, she's 6'4", so I think it would be tough for me to handle her in the paint. But here's what I know 1000%. I'm fast enough and a skilled enough dribbler to where she can't keep up with me speed-wise. She's not super fast. She's good, but I don't think she can actually keep up with me speed-wise on a basketball court. Like, there's no way. So I'm not gonna sit there and say I beat her, but she's not gonna skunk me. You know what I'm saying? But she's just way taller than me. She's 6'4". Although I will say this, I've played against a lot of guys that are super tall and skilled in one-on-one that are good. Some of them college basketball players, and I've beaten them one-on-one, or I've gotten close to beating them. So just because somebody's tall doesn't mean they're going to beat me in a game. So I've definitely played against a lot of guys that are taller than me trying to back me down. You're not going to back me down because I'm strong. I got strong legs. So you can't back me down in the paint like that. She just has the shot advantage, like, you know, obviously post-up moves. There's a 0 chance. Oh, no, I definitely could win. I definitely could win. I definitely could win. I definitely could win. Because she couldn't keep up with me speed-wise. She couldn't keep up with me speed-wise. So I could win. I'm not saying that I would win, but there's definitely a chance that I would win. Like, there's definitely a chance that I could win. And that's just confidence in myself. Would I probably win? Probably not. But could I? Absolutely, because she can't keep up with me speed-wise. She can't keep up with me speed-wise. But, I mean, that'd be dope if she said, oh, you bet you want to check ball? If she said check ball, I'd be there. What does she play? She plays in Vegas, right? I'd take a flight there. I'd be like, let's do it. Let's record it. Let's have some footage. Average Joe versus WNBA player. Let's play. I would do it in a heartbeat. So I think it'd be fun. She's like the best player on the planet. Yeah, she's the best female player on the planet. Absolutely. Absolutely. But that doesn't mean I don't think I could get I could win. That doesn't mean I have a 0% chance of winning. No way. No way. I play basketball. I know how to play basketball. I know how to play. So, and I know how fast I am. And I've seen her play. She's not fast enough to keep up with me. You're like, she's the best female player on the planet, absolutely, but she's just not fast enough to keep up with me. Speed-wise, she's just not. You got to remember, I'm around a 4.5 40. I'm very, and I'm quick. I'm shifty. I'm very quick. Even still at my older age here, I can still run. And I can dribble. Like, I can handle the ball. Like, I don't have, like, I'm not like, oh, I can't handle the ball. Like, I can dribble. I can go, under the legs, all that stuff. I can dribble, too. Rena Habag with the $10 chow.
Friday.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for the big $10. Get the 30 on the combo breaker. You guys haven't seen me play basketball, though, so I can understand why. But, yeah, obviously, realistically, no, I cannot beat her. Realistically, I can't beat her. But would I have a chance? Oh, absolutely, there's a chance because I just used my speed. There's a chance. I played basketball through high school. I miss playing, yeah. If you guys saw me play basketball, you guys wouldn't say what you're saying. See, Jenkins never seen me play basketball, though. That's the thing. He knows I played football, but y'all never see me play basketball. Everybody, whenever I play basketball, even with, like, when I played, like, with college athletes, like, when I used to go to the rec and play, when I used to play, like, there'd be times where there'd be, like, good players from our four-year university here at CU. And I'd be playing with some of the guys, you know what I'm saying, really good basketball players. And I would hold my own, I could hold my own. Since when is 1 million a flop? We never said it was a flop. You weren't here for the discussion, Ron. So we were saying that people were talking about that. But I mean, if you have a big game that has a huge, massive budget and it sells 1 million, that would be a flop. So we were talking about the intricacies of that. She's really good, Didn't Stellar Blade have a large... Stellar Blade definitely have more of a bigger budget, but I think that I called Stellar Blade selling 1 million or so I don't really think it's a bad number, and I think they're going to continue to sell. So I think people are just being a little bit overzealous. Shout outs to Renna. Thank you so much for the Jow. And thank you so much, Anthony Cooper, for the $5. I appreciate that. We're going to have to call it here, though, guys. I do have to go get some other things done. I want to say thank you so much to everybody that came out to the stream today. Sorry that I couldn't stream for longer, but I do have to go do some other stuff. So I'm going to call it here. I want to say thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream today. If you haven't seen my most recent video, I had a buy now before rare video that went up, and you guys are loving it. It's rising in the ranks of my videos, and I think it's going to be a banger down the line. So if you haven't seen my newest buy now before rare that was put out yesterday, check it out. I got a new video that I'm editing for you guys as well. So if you guys will just hang tight, that video will be up. But yeah, great content on the channel this week, man. Getting back to doing some of the evergreen videos. We had a top 25 best JRPG and Nintendo Switch games. We have a 10 buy now before rare, so it feels good to actually do evergreen, longer content that's going to get good views down the line. So check out those vids, guys, if you haven't done so already. Shout outs to my man Anthony. Shout outs to Renna. Shout outs to Paul Gale, Justin, B. Martin. Thank you guys so much for your donos. J2 Blue. Appreciate everybody. You guys were awesome today. as well. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for your support. It really means a lot to me. And yeah, we will see you guys for the next one. Love you guys. I might stream again tonight. I might not. I might just take the night off to kind of relax and you know, edit. But we'll see. I might come back. I might not. So we'll see. But we're definitely streaming tomorrow though. So all right, guys. Thank you so much. Love y'all. And we'll see you guys for the next one. I'm pointing over here. Camera's here. We'll see you guys for the next one. All right. Peace out.